The theme of the conference is
Fun.
fun.
With an exclamation mark and a question mark after it.
Something that's been on my mind a lot recently, and I really enjoyed last year's conference and wanted to come back.
It's good to always question these things that are thrown around, like critical thinking and terms that people just throw in there.
It's as if one of the ELT 10 commandments is thou shalt have fun.
One thing that this conference does, they kind of have this theme and then people come at it in lots of different ways, so it's quite interesting to see how the different speakers address it.
So should we be aiming for fun in education? I certainly believe that we should be aiming to make the classroom enjoyable and engaging. And as an output of that, it makes it more fun for the students themselves to come to class, to enjoy class.
I believe that fun should be something that you aim for in education because, I've taught a lot of different classes ranging from young learners up until exam preparation. And I think that I've managed to incorporate fun in all of those and had successful learning experiences.
You've got the notion that learners should be doing tasks, and of course task has negative, well, not negative connotations, but it sounds like hard work. But where is the fun part, if you like, of language use? Maybe we should be incorporating that more into the class, and not just for young learners, but right down the lines.
I'm of the opinion, and I don't know how many people agree with me on this, that for most learners, learning a language is just absolutely awful as an experience. There's very few things we do in our life that take that amount of time, and we're talking years and years and years of effort required, that cost money, that require us to dig into our spare time, spend time away from our friends and family to do it.
There is a Latin sentence, per aspera ad astra. That means through suffering to the stars. So you have to suffer in order to reach that bliss. And I think struggle is the key element of, having fun, experiencing the bliss.
You can make the struggle delightful when students come to terms with the idea that it is okay to make mistakes, and that making mistakes forms the basis of trying to express yourself in your own unique way, which is exactly where you want your students to go.
Learning a language is quite hard, and so we think that by incorporating fun, students want it and will appreciate it. I actually think that's wrong. I think they don't appreciate it. They do appreciate the challenge. I also think that in the private sector of ELT, we want to keep our students happy, don't we? And so we sometimes feel that we're almost obliged to incorporate and factor fun into things.
On our last blog, we interviewed a learner about the impact of integrating pronunciation more effectively and more consistently into his lessons. And this word came up a lot. It came up a lot, and he put it together with memorable. So he's saying, oh yeah, that activity or that way of doing pronunciation, you say it with a smile or like a frown. It was fun and memorable. So the fact that he put those two things together got me thinking, and I think that it is important, and maybe it should be more important when we are planning our lessons and thinking about the different activities that we do in class, because when people have fun, they remember it.
It needs to be memorable, because that's the point, really. Learning a language is a lot about getting it into your working memory so that you can produce it when you need to.
But also maybe it's something that we forget about our jobs as well, and that we need to have some fun. And I think InnovateELT is seen as a kind of fun conference in a lot of ways.
I think that this conference is really fun. Yeah, I always have fun. Always have fun at these sorts of things.